at like a smaller local event.
Yeah, that's true. I think something that we've learned over quarantine is that there's definitely space for these online events still, even when we have locals back. Like there's value in these and sort of like connecting the different regional communities. You aren't going to be able to travel to each other all the time.
Yeah.
Anferny's asking if they're good to start.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be going to PS2 for game 1.
Um, I think they're good to start. I don't know how to tell them that though. If they're asking you, yeah, okay. And we'll be going in. I respect that they just decided on a stage in the Dolphin chat instead of using Smash GG. Smash GG is slow. PS2 is forever.
Oh, okay, there we go. We got it.
We're good. So let's see these characters. Say I know of Anferny, but I don't think I've ever seen them play.
Who do I have on which sides? Oh yeah, I can guess Fern.
Yeah, and another Wario with a lovely skin. I don't think I've really looked at that skin before. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, Wario Roy. Another long range versus Wario type
Yeah,
deal.
but the thing is that Roy's light hitboxes at the tip of his sword mean that he plays a little bit less like a sword character than some of the others.
I can see that. It's a lot easier to CC Roy versus like Mara.
Yeah, and like Roy wants to like go in when he's going to be calling out Wario's air movement. Yeah, I think Fern's putting out a lot of hitboxes. Doesn't want to like spend a lot of time not active.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Fern and Feed. I'm mixing up their tags, but yeah, Fern's doing that.
And so yeah, Lunchbox is the Roy. All right. But yeah, I mean this stock's pretty close to being closed out. Roll was a little too slow there to be able to punish. Wario's up, he doesn't have that much lag.
On the side point, I think that there's something really fun to do that we don't see all the time, and we just saw from Lunchbox, which is if your opponent's at ledge just holding shield, just running into them to force them off can be really, really valuable for certain characters.
Yeah, that could be a totally useful technique. I like pushing people off of platforms with my fireball when they're in shields, and then just being underneath them. It's a fun thing you can do with Mario, but with Wario, you can do this. You can do a backer and then weave back a few Roy units away.
I'll be strong enough to take off the top. I mean, it's a fantastic move, but that the upward hit of his down B, I think, of his waft is actually, I think, a little bit weaker than the strong hit of his up air. It's strong, but the important thing is where you can hit it. Like, you can hit it when you're already halfway to the top.
Yeah, that one's mostly for, like, really carrying someone off the top early, whereas the side hits are for the real knockout kills.
Busters, yeah. What to do off of Wario Bite? Wario Bite's a DI mix-up. So, like, you're mixing up either forward throw, back throw with it, and you're just trying to... If you get them to stay close to you, then he can combo into a lot of his stuff, like fair or up air.
Yeah, even you can do. I mean, if they DI the bite wrong, you can directly waft out of it. So it's not a bad, thing for that. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching the set, Pineapple Buns. See what the other Warios are up to is always useful. It's actually, I was gonna say this. It's really wild to me how much of this set has been played in the corner, like from both sides.
Yeah, you're right. I think back to the earlier sets. I think about the earlier sets we saw today, like when we were watching Calcium play. And a lot of the game was focused around stage control, and this now seems like it's a lot more scrapping in the corners.
I like it. They're playing real fast and hard. That was a really nice combo into F smash from Lunchbox, but wasn't able to close out the edge guard. Wario just side beat the ledge. And
I'll mention as a side point that I think Lunchbox has been making good use of their Nair in combos.
Yeah.
Ooh, finds that F smash. Yeah, Wario side B. If you do not jump out of the grounded version, it's very long on leg, and the air version is always long on leg.
Someone asking in the chat, how are you categorizing beginners? Because yeah, these two players are looking clean.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very flexible term, but I think what people need to appreciate is sometimes we have people asking how do we categorize beginners. A lot of the time it's because a lot of these players have been playing for like a year or less, or they just haven't managed to have time to put into focusing on the game as much or more, and that's fine. This is their opportunity to say, hey, we love seeing you. We love to put you on the screen, and we want to encourage you to get more time in. And yeah, exactly. People who
Rise
don't.
take a shot. I know Anthony personally. He is a beginner. I don't know. He was putting up a good fight. That was just like a very back and forth, scrappy set. Lunchbox came out on top, but I mean, I could see it the next game going either way easily.
Yeah, it's definitely
just
not
swinging.
a wash on either side yet. I mean, I have bias because I play a much slower game, so I'm sort of thinking of it as I connect more with that calcium style of play. Scrappy play scares me, you know. Like when I'm playing
that's
Link, when
great. It's thrilling.
people are on top of me. I'm like, oh, get away from me! I'm not about this.
I think both of these characters probably want to do that to each other. Roy, like you said,
Yeah.
because of the strong hitboxes, and Wario, I think you want to stay in on a sortie so that you're not getting walled out again later. And I think
looks like we're doing some off-screen stage bans, so we've got a
probably.
minute. One thing I'll say that I always find interesting is, as we sort of get out of this beginner tournament space, we often see either dedicated character mains or dedicated dual mains or secondaries. It is interesting to watch these tournaments and say, okay, I just saw these two players play, but I don't know if we have some pocket characters that might spring forth.
It's true.
I think when you're qualifying for Arcadians or beginner tournaments, whatever you want to say, this is a great space to say, why don't I try playing around with characters? Why don't I try saying, my main is not 100% locked in yet. Let me see what works for me. Because I used to play Sheik. One of the earliest tournament sets of me is playing Sheik, and I do not connect with Sheik at all. But I heard she was good, and I put time into her, and then it took me time to really find out that that's not what fit me.
Yeah, I think it's very important to experiment with a lot of the cast, and also like as you play other characters, even if you're not going to main them, you get to know them better from that perspective, and it helps you play against them. I've been Mario for a long time, but I played a bunch of different characters when I first started. I played Yuku, Rob.
Now we're talking over what is some big combos out the gate from Lunchbox.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Weird little jab, but this is so because these are such aggressive players. I guess they went to Wario land. Also, it's Wario, so
Yeah.
Home stage advantage.
Yeah, we need to see Fern getting some more combos out, and it seems like this might be a good opportunity.
Ooh, just goes for the raw side B. Lunchbox doing a good job of slipping to ledge to avoid these from stage edge guards, though. Kind of forces Wario to have to get to ledge first, which can be difficult. Ooh, good DI on that, the not die.
These F smashes have been coming out a lot from Lunchbox so far. I think good recognition that this stage just could end very, very quickly. I will say, for the sake of Fern and a lot of Warios, if you have Waft in that scenario and you've got a character that could drift to either side, Waft will cover what F Smash won't. Because you can just say, I don't care where you drift, I'm hitting you with this.
That's true. That could have been a very useful expenditure of a time.
I kind of want to see a little bit more charge on that.
That almost looked like the 3.6 up B hitbox with that trade. Managed to close out the first stock though, and has Waft again. Or I don't know, but again, still.
Yeah, still. Has not been expended, although it could be used for recovery right now. No jump.
Not worth it. I feel like that might have been worth doing.
I think without a jump, it was kind of questionable whether it was enough range.
Yeah. I definitely am not sure if this counter pick has been fully working out. Oh, that? Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon.
As soon as Roy's jump is expended, I mean, his actual recovery tools become a lot weaker.
Yeah. Wow, Anferny is popping off these last couple stocks. What a great...
Okay.
I like the idea there. I think that was worth.
Yeah. I think if hit, you might have been able to combo into an up air after. That could have taken off the top.
Phoenix Wrong in the chat. You are not allowed in this.
Yes, Phoenix Wrong took me
out
of losers of the last tournament.
Yeah. I'm so glad he's started entering stuff.
I am too.
It's dead even now. Look at this.
Yeah, this is a really nice shot from Fern.
Yeah, I'm not confident that I could beat Phoenix Wrong in a tournament set, but
no, he is very confident in his character, and that's what we like to see. That's what we're saying when we say like a beginner player can like very quick.
Oh no.
Unfortunate. That's not what you want to see,
that was almost such a good comeback though. Like those
that was
previous
going
two
really
stocks
well.
were really nice. Really good showing from Anferny there.
Unfortunately, we're not gonna see another game of that set, but he'll have another chance to come back around.
Yeah, I mean that's the good thing about this format. A lot of sets to be played.
And we're not remember, we're only seeing part of the pool, each pool. So there are a lot of matches happening in the background that could be really changing up how this tournament's playing out.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you didn't get on stream, Dolphin Netplay has a replay functionality.
Yeah.
That you can go in and load up your replays and watch them, and you can even like turn on hitboxes and stuff during the replay, like debug settings.
I do that weird side B thing. I play Wario and Martha. I've never seen Wario do that. I'm assuming you're talking about like him hitting the wall and bouncing off. It's just if you connect with something, you just do you do a little animation before you can act again, and then if you hit nothing, you go into free fall.
Yeah, or if you were talking about jumping out of it, you can jump out of it even if you're in the air.
Yes.
And it doesn't take your double jump if you do it from the